Well, hello everybody. Welcome back. It's Jenny, and we've got a double dip on Scott paper towels and toilet paper and Kimberly Clark products. And you know you want to know, so come on in, like and share the video. Last chance this week to save even more money on paper products. Please and thank you. You know the drill. Allow the video to play all the way to the end. It's so important, and it's free, costs you nothing, helps the channel tremendously. Leave a comment. I need to know what kind of things you need, what kind of things you're interested in seeing videos of, and we got you covered. And of course, if you're not a subscriber yet, go ahead and subscribe, and that way you won't miss any important information like this or a daily deal. Go ahead and subscribe now, and that way you won't forget, and we'll come and see you. And YouTube says we need 1,000 views, guys, so let's get YouTube 1,000 views. Let's make YouTube happy. Let's make Jenny happy. Because I love to help people. I want to help you, and I want you to help me help people. So share, share, share. Love you bunches for doing so. And of course, make sure you like it or don't like it, either way, before you share it. Alright guys, let's talk about this instant savings that we've got still going on the Scott products, okay? It is on a double dip with this coupon right here, as well as the instant savings of $3. Now, there's not a whole lot of products with this $10 coupon that can double dip with it, because only the Poise and the Scott seem to have any other manufacturer coupons that will stack, but we have the instant savings that will stack. So we can get a pretty decent, and it will be a triple dip deal if you do this deal on Saturday. And that's what I'm aiming for, because that's where you're going to save the most money, is on Saturday doing more paper products. Now, that being said, somebody said out there, "Oh, Scott, those are terrible paper products." Well, they're not the best paper products. No, they're not. And they're not my first choice. But when the price is right, the price is right. And there are paper products. We're throwing them away. So do you want to spend a bunch of money on something that you're going to flush literally down the toilet? So, if we can get it cheap enough, we're going to go for it. Alright, I worked on this in the app, and I threw some items in there a few ways, and the best way I came out with trying to do this was to do 2 of the instant savings deals on the Scott, and then add 1 of the coupon products. Now, everybody's needs are different, so you can juggle it any way you want, but I'm going to show you how I did that here. And then I'm going to show you a little notation as well, something to be wary of. Alright guys, these are some of the products that are applying to this coupon. You've got Kotex U, you've got Huggies, so if you've got a baby and you need diapers, you can save $10. Poise products, again, we got some coupons for the different Poise products. No coupons for the Huggies. There is a 25-cent earn on some Huggy wipes off the big ones that are $7, so if you're doing the wipes, 25 cents is 25 cents, guys. But as you can see, there's not a whole lot of deals. There is some deals on the pull-ups. The pull-ups are $1.50 earn. Nothing on the Cottonelle either, or the Kleenex. And then we got our Scott paper towels. Of course, the Scott coupons have actually expired, I do believe. If they haven't, then I've already used them on this account. Let's see what else. Depends also has a coupon. Now, if you want to use this for the Depends underwear, I want to let you know you have a $2 coupon that is attaching, but you also have a $5 earn. So if you haven't clipped that $2 coupon, only clip the $5 earn. These run $24, so that's half of your $40 purchase that they're asking you to make. all of your Huggies diapers. Like I said, these are $22. If you picked up 2 of the big bags of the 22, you're there. You'll get $10 off. And if you do this on Saturday, you'll get $15 off, guys. Okay. Alright, this is what I opted for a deal, a Saturday scenario. Pick up a Poise pad or a Huggies diaper or something that is about $7, hopefully with a coupon. So I picked up the Poise pads or panty liners, got a $2 off, and then I picked up 2 of the regular Scott paper towels and 1 of the 350 Scott paper towels. I picked up 2 of the regular Scott TP simply because the Scott paper towels are $7 and change. They're not the $5 Scott paper towels. They are the $7.35 one. So it did give me... I've been playing around with this in the app, and I decided on doing it like this, with the paper towels and the 2 Scott TP and the 3 of the bigger paper towels, because you know I'm a paper towel fanatic here. They never go bad, and they do so many things, including TP duty if emergency arises. So we like to keep that in mind, guys. Okay? And let me tell you, in a pinch, they make a great fire starter. I mean, like I said, so many uses. Firm believer, you can never have too many. Now, in Scott alone, I've got $35.55 in Scott by itself, okay? So why it's only giving me $3 in instant savings, I don't know. They should be $6 in instant savings, not just $3. And, of course, if you have a good cashier, they'll fix that for you if it doesn't work right at the register. We all know sometimes the app and the register do not agree, but it's close enough that it can get you the idea. And that's where we're at here. We have a total of $42, and I have taken away the Poise, and when I did, it took away the $12 savings. So, yes, if you're thinking that you can do some adjustments, and I've adjusted. However, this is the way it seems to work, where you get your $15 in savings. Alrighty? And that's the whole point. Now we're going to be at $42 originally. You're going to get $12 for your coupons. That's your $10 off and your $2 off for your Poise. And then your $3 instant savings. Now, technically, it should be $6, as I said. And if it does work at the register that way, you will be paying $27 and some change for these items. However, if you do this on Saturday, you get the extra $5 off. And right now, it's before taxes, it's right around $28. So if you get the extra $5 off, it's going to be about $23 for all of these items, okay? Now here is another scenario, removing the Poise pads if you don't need the Poise pads at all. We added another TP to this deal. So we have 3 of the Scott toilet papers, 3 of the Scott $7 paper towels, and the Scott Choose a Sheet giant rolls, the double pack. And that's giving us our $10 coupon off and our $3 instant savings. But like I said, technically, it should give you $3 twice for your instant savings. But you would be at $34. 33 and some change, actually. So it'd be short spending the $40. I think that's might be what's going on here, but it still says we only spent $40.55, and if you take away the instant savings, we're only at $37.55. So the instant savings is working on top of the coupon. So why isn't it giving the double instant savings? I do not know. But you are getting, in the app, at least one instant savings. So, in reality, you may be getting 2 with the register. Or you actually may have to add another product to get that second instant savings. And if you do, that's a free product. So, grab another pack of the paper towels. But as you can see, it did not increase our instant savings in the app. So, this deal is a work in progress, guys. But either way it goes, you're going to save $13. And if you do it on Saturday, you will save $18. Just make sure that your $10 coupon is attaching, because it is a store coupon. It's not a spend and get it back later. It is a store coupon. So you can do this any day of the week, or you can do it Friday. But it is paper stock up time. Let's get them stocked up. This is enough paper goods to keep you for at least 2 months, maybe even 3, depending. So you could be good for the summer. There you go, guys. Blessings. I love you bunches. And stay tuned, because we got more stock up deals, and you want to know.